Okay. And we're live. All right. So I'm going to wait for some of you to come up in here. We're not going to be too long. I just want to share my thoughts on what I saw today. Ooh, the ghetto girl pop. Okay. Hey, Meezy. I'm going to wait for YouTube to send out some alerts. I got hair on my lips, baby. And we're going to get into it. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing well. You know, even though my flight was canceled in mid-flight. Ain't that crazy? Flight was canceled in mid-flight, but it's all good because I'm chilling in opulence, y'all. Shout out to my friends. You gotta make sure you have successful friends. Because if you don't, you're gonna be out here like Aryan Curry and not like Bree Bree. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Baby, opinions are not facts. Child, opinions are not facts. So for those that do not know, I literally, thank you, Almond Brown. Thank you, baby. I was a part of history for Tasha K today because I was a part of that 32K watching the Aryan Curry interview. This is her first real interview with someone with a big platform, with influence, with range, to give her story. And I must say, I'm not impressed. I am not impressed. I stand by what I said in the original video. She is missing a couple screws. She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And she definitely wanted to be Melody Holt, except she's Aryan Curry, which means she will be forever the side, someone's mistress, a peasant, coleslaw, as her baby daddy like to call her. She will never understand what it's like to be a wife. She operates in the spectrum and the realm of one of the hating hoes in the back. Hey, LaTanya. Hey, girl. It was a bunch of, Christina, it was a bunch of nothing. It was a bunch of nothing, but it was so good because I have to give y'all these. Tasha K set this girl up to literally dig a grave for herself. The grave she was digging for others, she dug it for herself. She dug it for herself. Yes, Arionne made herself look worse. Alicia, complete fool. From the talking about she was pregnant at the same time as the wife. Granted, Melody and Martell are officially divorced. They've been divorced for a long time. Melody is changing her name. Kudos to her. She is doing brand deals. She got cosmetics. She got properties. She's killing it in the real estate market. She's killing it, you know, in her business ventures. She's doing things in music. And of course, she's reality TV's queen. And Aryan Curry, she doesn't understand the optics. Granted, it takes two to tango, but since you out here doing interviews, like, you're the victim. Baby, that two-parent household comment took me out. I said, I thought she was raised by a single mama. What is she talking about? That goes to show you this girl has no vernacular. She has no range. She has no couth. Because the fact that she thought it was okay to... And I do know babies are a blessing, but y'all, come on now. Babies are not a blessing when you bring them up into hostile conditions. You talking about Martell said he wants all his children to be raised in a two-parent household since he did not marry you, and he's mad that Melody filed for divorce from him. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. She can talk about how Melody cheated on Martell. He can talk about it, and we still do not care because he has been cheating on that woman for 6 years with you, sis. With you. You was comfortable. And I don't like to put the onus on strictly women, but she was very comfortable being the mistress. Since when in the history of adultery do women come forward proud to be sleeping with a married man? Who's raising you hoes? Who is raising you hoes? And then it was the lack of accountability. She refused to apologize for her role, period. She refused to just even acknowledge how people see her. I was just like, I don't even know why I'm shocked at this point. Because, baby, you a fool. And Martell found him one she praised him the whole interview. That's how I know, like I said, sis still throwing it in a circle for this man who called her a peasant to his family and friends and business associates. And I'm like, if everybody would just address the issue, which is Martell didn't feel like he was good enough as a man to be standing next beside Melody, because Melody comes from a different side of the tracks. Okay? That's really what it is. Melody Holt is a beauty pageant girl. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she's all about the optics, hence why she stayed married to this man for so long. But she also says she loved him. I believe that. I believe it when she said it. I believe it when I saw her. I believed it when she tolerated the mental and emotional abuse from this man who she said I do with. I saw it when she realized that he was never going to change. Melody said, we in the middle of the pandemic and he's going outside. And this is when Corona first popped off. And then, come to find out, while you move out, Arionne is pregnant. So she was pregnant when you was pregnant. That is too much. And I've never had children, but I never want to share my pregnancy with the other woman. There's a reason why people call them the other woman. Sideline hoe. Monica made that song. There's a reason why, you know what I'm saying, Kelly Price made the song As We Lay. Even though it's a remake. Come on now. Like, everybody wants to change it up. Sis, you was perfectly comfortable with him funding your lifestyle until he didn't want to be with you. Then all of a sudden you call his phone. Like, there was a lot of things that did not make sense. Girl, you know he's married. Why would you call his phone 800 times? Right? Blowing his phone up. Where do you think he's going to be at? His house with his wife? He's a married man with 3 children. This is pre both of the babies, the Irish twins. Like, girl, come on. You can't be that dumb. You cannot be that dense. You cannot be that dense. But you have to be. You moved all the way from Ohio, dropped out of nursing school, and you have nothing to show for yourself. I told y'all she is jealous of Melody. I stand beside that. She's jealous because Martell is out here sleeping with other women and still begging and trying to destroy Melody's image because she walked away. The true signs of a manipulator and a narcissist. Like, how you get pregnant 3 times and say, I didn't get pregnant on purpose? Girl, you too old to be talking about you got pregnant by accident. This is not 16 and pregnant. This is not Teen Mom. What are you talking about? It was just a mess. And I was trying to, like, empathize with her. But Tasha K sat there and let her dig that grave. And I said, Tasha K, you better than me, because I would have laughed in her face. And then she had the audacity. Y'all, this is where the audacity comes in. Oprah, as someone who used to look up to you, as a Black girl when I was younger, girl, Oprah ain't a part of no mess like these. You a whole mistress out here talking about stop using your likeness and your image. First of all, Martell had to talk about you. Okay, Melody has a whole storyline. She is now a single mother. Martell is chasing her. Instead of you being mad at everybody else, the wives, saying, oh, they cheating too, which I do believe the men is cheating, but guess what? Their wives ain't leaving. Kimmy's not leaving, and Tisha's not leaving. So you talking about they was with some linebackers. At least they chose ugly women. Because guess what? They didn't father no outside babies. They didn't father no outside babies. Can we talk about it? And have the audacity to be mad at the producers. Girl, you're not getting on the show. from the entire interview I got, she wants clout, she wants fame, she wants to be on TV. Hence why she be posing with her ass out. Classy my ass talking about she's a conservative. How you a conservative with 2 kids? Make it make sense. She said she was smart, nice, and spicy. I was like, that's debatable. Period. While Chloe thought was ruining her nursing degree with with the stress of Martell, Mel was getting those finances in line for the divorce. Yes, talking about for 3 years. Girl, to the young babes in the back, because I know some young girls be watching me. I need y'all to understand a man is going to say anything to get into your panties. He gonna say my wife ain't doing right. She don't love me. She don't talk to me. She not cooking. She not cleaning. I saw Melody on her Instagram stories out there with the snow coming down. That house was spotless. Kids clean. Clothes wasn't everywhere. They ran inside, out the house. House clean. Do you understand? Kids clean. Happy. You know, when kids are in a dysfunctional environment, i.e. clothes all over the place, it's messy. She not cooking for them. You can tell them type of kids. Some kids is bad as hell. They disgruntled. She wouldn't even be allowed to go on live. Then tried to throw salt on the girl's name, talking about well, she cheated on Martell with a lawyer. Good for Melody. Because Martell was out here doing a cucumber challenge with you, sis. Good for Melody. Go sleep with a successful man so you ain't got to pay no lawyer fees. Good for you, sis. Do something for yourself for once. The only thing Arionne and Melody have in common is that they said Martell has a way with words. That's it. That is it. That to me said he manipulated you out the pussies. Just take it as it is. Be thankful for your check, baby, and go about your business. Because we know you did not have a house before. We know you wasn't getting wined and dined like that. Hence why you was willing to get pregnant 3 times, talking about there's other men. Well, where are they? Because this is clear you have not moved on. There's no way you moved on. Well, they're using my likeness. Girl, you're part of the reason why they're not married till this day. You are part of the reason. You're mad because Melody made a song about you. I do believe Melody is mad. Who wants to have 3 children and then get divorced? You establish businesses. You told this man your life and dreams, and then he goes and for situational stuff, circumstantial stuff, out there with some little girl who don't even love herself, and then brings home a baby. How many times was Melody supposed to stay around? It seems like she was mad Melody left because now she don't get to get Martell like she used to. And that's, my friend, is why there's so many crazy women out here shooting men, killing men, running them over, all kinds of stuff for my man. Arionne is very much a for my man type of girl. I remember the Felicia Baker story. She's one of them. Hey, everyone. Can we get some likes? Christina Oprah would never. These YouTube screeds. Arionne was making me so mad. She is so inarticulate. Period. Arionne was full of lies. She really was. And I hate to say this because she's a beautiful Black woman, but she does not understand. She kept saying, I'm young, I'm young. Girl, you're 31 with a daughter. With a daughter. You have a daughter to raise. Now you have a son. What do you think she's teaching them children? What do y'all think she's teaching them children? Because kids do not follow what you say. They follow what you do. And I'm not chastising nobody, because I know there's men and women who do a little creep with the married folks, but you're supposed to get something out of it, not babies. You're supposed to get some land. What Tiger Woods Mistress get? She was out there getting money, land, stocks, bonds, That's why the wife left. Okay? She wasn't out here getting no baby. She knew what time it was. And then she cried and apologized to the wife. That's how you're supposed to play it. Society does not see it for the girls and the boys out here cheating on their partners who's out here loving on them. That's how society thinks. It doesn't matter what was going on behind the scenes. You wouldn't even spill. Probably because it ain't nothing going on. She ain't had no real tea. Bree is preaching tonight. Oh, thank you. Hey, Lisa. Overall, the interview magnified why I said I don't know if I want to interview her. Because she a hood rat hoe. She a hood rat hoe. She has no morals. She has no principles. She tried to play it like she's this classy lady. Classless. Classless. This is why we praise the Mashondas over the Alicia Keys. Period. 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 It's how it is. This is why people empathize with Cardi B over the other girls, even though she was wrong. Because she's the wife. She's the wife. Some of you don't know your role. Some of you think you could be out here like Summer Bunny, talking to Lyrica. You don't have no rights. You have no rights. I want her to post the receipts where Melody was talking to her for hours, where Melody used to blow her phone up. She was like, I don't owe you anything. And that's what's wrong with you young hoes in the bed. Y'all think y'all don't owe nobody nothing, and y'all don't got no moral conscience. And, oh, but he's married, though. Okay, well, if he's married, then play your position and stay in the bed. Be silent. Why are you trying to be seen? That is not your role, sis. Those are not your lines. Those are not your lines. Your role is to be cute and mute. Cute and mute. Cute and mute. It don't matter how fine the mistress is, the side chick is. Nobody goes against the wife. Do y'all understand? I need the young hoes in the back, the Aryan Currys, the hating hoes in the back to understand this. Nobody sides with the mistress, the side chick, the op. Nobody. It's tacky. Overdone. Melody was not talking to her girl by. I need to see receipts for 2 hours. What got me was Tasha saying close all look like male. Yeah, the downgraded version. I do think they favor. I do. I think he went and got somebody who was petite like Melody, who is soft spoken like Melody. She even changes her voice up. Did y'all hear her change the voice up? The voice change is what got me, and I said, I don't have an issue with grown folks doing grown things, okay? But when you trying to make yourself look like the victim, Kimmy has every right to feel some type of way about you. Because if Martell was doing it, Marsau was doing it, and the other one, Maurice, was doing it too. So they got to nip that in the bud real quick because they're a solid foundation. Martell is not a solid foundation because he does not respect his wife. Instead of him competing with his wife, he should have been expressing, babe, this is a lot for me. But he couldn't. So what did he go do? Went and found the youngest, dumbest thing moving, and here we are. That's why when I put on Tasha K's, when she reposted me, I put hashtag team wife because that's what Melanie said the whole season. Team wife. I'm always going to be team wife. I do not care. I do not care if he said, listen, you don't do stuff like that. You don't do stuff like that. And I've been around girls who slept with me, who was married. I know girls like that. And they understand it is what it is. When the wife picks up the phone, you hang the hell up. Come on, girl. Not put Martell on the phone. You was real bold. Real bold. tacky and classless. I didn't like that. I don't like that for you, Aryan. And this is why I say you will forever be a mistress, a side piece, because you a two-time baby mama. You didn't even value yourself not to have this baby with this man. You could have continued on. If he was buying you purses and bags, he could have bought you a nursing degree. He could have bought you something so you can make foundational money. Yes. Exactly, Alicia. Hey. Hey, TJ. What I miss, Britt Brett. Yo, people down in Huntsville is acting up. I didn't see the interview, but my view is this: every woman in this girl spot want to believe that this married man told her, he lied, honey. From the day he met you, if he was any type of serious, he really was. The fact that he was saying he was complaining to you about what she wasn't doing in the house, that right there in itself, when men start talking to you about other women, red flag. Red flag. It's always them. I've never been with a man who it ended bad with them and he talking about how this woman didn't do something and it was really him. The fact that Coleslaw didn't feel insulted from day one with Martell asking her to go to a hotel room with him said everything about her self-esteem and what he really saw her as. Exactly. Talking about she made him wait. What she say? 8 months. 8 months. Girl, you did not make that man wait no damn 8 months. Come on now. He has a complex and you do too. Y'all are one of the same. Hence why he likes to keep you in the background. Hence why he feels he has to defend you to an extent. But he was the one who called you a peasant. We learned that word from him. That man wouldn't have left Mel and those kids, okay, and those kids well taken care of, and brought the side chick a clean slate, okay? He brought that girl a plate. Yep. And that's the problem. It's too many Aryan Currys out here thinking they winning because somebody's husband is visiting them in the middle of the night or going on business trips or Airbnbs. Girl, if he can't take you to his house, you already know what time it is. That laundry buzzer was for Aryan Curry to stop. You see how God be right on time. Okay, because we clean over here. We cook and clean over here. It's a mess. I hate that for her. And if Aryan, I know you be in the bushes watching all the bloggers. Girl, I hate this for you. I think you are too pretty to be putting up with some BS. I really do. I think you're too pretty to be somebody's baby mama. I think you're too pretty to be somebody's mistress. I think you're too pretty to be out here with dusty men. And as you can see, your baby daddy wasn't even on the winning team. Wasn't even on the winning team. He wasn't the brains of that operation. It was his wife. And that's where some of you fail. If you're going to be with a dusty man, go get a ditty. Go get you a ditty. Go get you a ditty. Somebody with some coin in their pockets. Somebody who can fund the operation. If you're going to get you a cheater, go get you a Tiger Woods. At least your child will have talent. Because you had a son. I feel for you. Because y'all claim y'all are about 2-parent households. That don't mean co-parenting, sis. I think you need to go get your education. You don't even... I'm not even going to read you because you already read yourself in that interview. Just a fool. TJ, yes. She thought having that baby was going to solidify that relationship. Nah. Now you just single with 2 baby daddies. When she said she had an abortion, chop, y'all. I don't like to use triggering words for YouTube. She went to the chop shop and got pregnant again. Girl, what? You didn't think to put yourself on no type of birth control. Why are you having sex with this man without a condom? And he's sleeping with his wife. Child, Cause Melody was pregnant. You saw she was pregnant. That's why I said she was competing with Melody. Cause she saw Melody was pregnant and it said, I don't want to go to the chop shop. And he told me to go have an abortion because Melody went to the chop shop. I respect Melody for that. She told us that. She said she was not having another effing baby with him. 4 was enough. 4 was enough. So if Melody want to come out with a soundtrack about how this man did her wrong every quarter, I'm buying it because she has the rights. They are divorced and she still doesn't have him, talking about they are damaged because she couldn't say he doesn't want me. Can you imagine wasting 6 years of your life with someone who's lying to you? You know they lying to you. You sitting up there believing the lies. You just spent your Christmases and Thanksgivings by yourself, Valentine's Day by yourself, New Year's by yourself. I can't imagine. I play second to no one. I play second to nobody, and that's a big fact. TJ, you better let them know. I play second to none. If I'm not a priority, it's not up. I don't want to do it. I used to have low self-esteem. I used to let men tell me anything, and then I had to boss up on their ass. Hell no. That don't even make sense. It does not make sense. You can't be dumb and ditzy all your life. At what age do you grow up? She's not no young girl. She had a daughter. She had a daughter. So that means you was allowing men to run you over. What I think it is, she saw Melody's lifestyle. She said, I could hear that too. And she's just getting it without the man. She's on some future stipulations. The buzzer went off right on time. Thank you, CJ. He would have kept sleeping with her if Mel had said bye. Exactly. I'm out. Then Tasha caught her in that lie. She claimed she was from one of the and got caught. Yup. And she can't count. That's 3 pregnancies, not 2. That's why I said 3. She said she had a miscarriage the first time. Thank you, Maylee. A miscarriage the first time. She had to go to the chop shop the second time. Baby, if a man tell you to go to the chop shop, you might as well call it a wrap. I'm sorry, Gwen. If a man tell you to go to the chop shop, it's a wrap after that. Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Well, definitely. The chop shop. The chop. I didn't, but he said he take. Oh my God, I'm falling out. What? You want me to go to the chop shop? Oh, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. You don't even like me. You played me all this time. You don't even want me to have your baby. And then he asked her again. She claims when I wanted to go to the chop shop, it was a decision I made. But you got pregnant again, girl. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. This is why I say reading is so fundamental, and I read between the lines. This man took you to the chop shop. He did you like Jody off of Baby Boy, right? Took her up in there, and it was like, baby, I love you, and let me drive your car, right? Except Martell had some money because he was with his wife. She was running things. You laying on the couch, and you find out, oh, they making it work? Oh, hell no. He told me he don't want to be there no more. I gave him an ultimatum. Well, if you don't want to be with her, then just leave. And he didn't leave. Girl, I'm telling y'all be getting played by fools. I'm sorry. I do not know. My self-esteem is strong. And I don't know if that's the years of just dealing with with these rich dusties. Not all of them was dusty. You know, sometimes it was me. I can admit that. But child, no ma'am. No ma'am. Hey, I'm new to your chat. Hey, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, but KM, you new to the chat. Hashtag team mail all the way. Team mail all day, every day. Period. Okay, big dots. Complete. I don't think Martell spent all that money on her life like she made it seem. This chick would have been bragging. I think he did a little bit, but not too much at all. I think he was giving her the bags. He probably was stealing them from Melody. You know, Melody seems like a classy girl. So he probably was buying gifts with his Amex and writing them off. You know what I'm saying? Martell is fine. You don't think that man was wooing them? You got this fine black man in front of you talking about some baby, 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 and playing with kids. Because Melody told us they was doing everything, and he still cheated. The problem was he was going to men who got away with cheating, and they said, look, just cheat with someone who has something to lose. And he cheated with somebody who had nothing going for herself. Hence why she's holding on so tight. She's like, Martell, Martell, Martell. Melody, Melody, Melody. The other guys with these linebackers, it don't matter. The linebackers did not get pregnant. They're not popping up with babies. They're not trying to be seen because they understand their position. Girl. He called her a peasant, and then she turned around and had his kid, and then gave him his last name. A mess. A mess. TJ, let him know. Big facts. You must be numero uno. Otherwise, you gotta go. Like, I don't even understand playing second. Like, I wasn't even second place in track. Like, no. She would have had frequent flyer miles to the chop shop for eternity if keeping dealing with him. Yeah, if she would have kept, yeah, you definitely right. Frequent flyer miles. You heard it here first. Frequent flyer miles. Sis said, I went to the chop shop for me. When in the history of womanhood have you ever heard a woman say, I went to the chop shop for me? It's not too many women out here, and then they go mess with the dude again. No. No, that's no. Girl, you should have had that first baby and but you already knew what was that. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you like I'm not about to play with y'all. I'm gonna tell you the truth. She heard Melody was pregnant, like we heard Melody was pregnant, right? She saw the birth of that last baby on TV and was like, I want the same thing, and went and got pregnant too. Hey. Oh my, yes, Jada. Side note, can we get some likes? Yes, can we get some likes, babes? Can we get some likes? Unless y'all the hating hoes in the back. Still give me some likes. Yep. Arionne got Mel's leftovers. She didn't even get that because Martell is not even with her. He dating other people. Girl, he said when Tasha K said when he married somebody else, I knew right then and there. Arionne didn't know what she was in for. She said he's going to marry somebody younger and dumber. Not, oh, he's going to marry you. We all know that. Martell going to pick himself back up. He's eventually going to start making money. And some younger girl going to come along that don't want no kids. You know, pulling a young jock. And there you go. He probably got that good. You know the manipulators do. You know the manipulators do. I wonder what Kimmy and Tisha are going to say. I believe Marceau cheats. I believe Marceau cheats too, because he don't even like Tisha, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother discussion. Tisha don't care as long as he's not putting that money out there for the next one. Y'all heard what she said? I will take you for everything you got. She said, I'm not strong like Melody. See, Marcel wants a Melody, but Martell wanted a Tisha. Ain't that crazy? Martell was stealing her bags and shoes and giving it to Arionne. That's what happened. He didn't really buy her anything. Or he was buying two of them. He was buying hers on sale and giving Melody top shelf. Shout out to everyone in here. Thank you guys. Because, yes, I'm just like, I thought the interview was good, even though I felt like Aryan was dumb. I have to give it to Tasha K because there's moments where I would have just been like, cut. She really said Martell told her they be editing things. Baby, that's not how this works. You said it at the right time, at the right place. We keeping it in there. There's only so much editing you can do. You know how I know? I learned that from RuPaul's Drag Race when it first came out. Because RuPaul had to let the girls know. You said it. You said it. We didn't force you to say nothing. You said it. People hate to see themselves in that light because all of a sudden they look bad. Martell's a liar. I mean, what do we expect? He's a narcissist, so he's supposed to do his job. I like a man that continuously do what he's supposed to do. He lied to you, so he lied to you to get the puss and told you how he hates his wife and all that stuff. Does it look like he hates his wife? Do it look like his wife is getting on his nerves? Ex-wife, let me. Does it look like Melody is getting on his nerves, or does it look like Martell is chasing Melody? Let me know. I could be wrong. You know, I might have on my rose-colored lenses. I have definitely went to the shop for me. I ain't want no ties to the father. But Meg Lee, did you stay with him afterwards? Like, share, subscribe, join the base. Yes. Yep. Get them likes up. He probably going to cheat on the next person. He most definitely will, but he's going to get somebody younger and dumber. He going to go get some girl, because I think Arionne is from Ohio. He got to go get somebody from Minnesota, Wisconsin. Somebody who don't know too much about reality TV, who don't know too much of nothing, who prays for her man every day and prays through the hard times. Y'all know them praying women. Nothing against them, but y'all know the saying. Just go pray for your man, baby. Because that's what they was telling Melody. Y'all remember? And Melody had to leave because even her own mama was like, a divorce? She did all that and still didn't get the ring. Exactly. Hoeing backwards. I don't know about that. I still remember Martell wearing his medium shorts, and I don't recall a print. I think he's just buff, but average down there. Ooh. He might be working with something. He might be working with a little something. Listen now, you ain't got to have a lot. You just got to know what to do. You just got to know what to do. There's a lot of women out here crying behind some toddler. Want to donate? Feel free. Ooh, yes, contribute to the Cash App because your girl was stuck in the airport. Shout out to Gwen for coming to get me because they was like, you don't leave until tomorrow afternoon. I said, what? DC was like, not only did we shut down, we are not open for business. I didn't see a flight leave. I'm not trying to risk it. I'd rather be stuck on the ground than in the air. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Let's pray that I can get on my flight, y'all. Right at Drag Race. Yep. One top shelf and one on sale. I'm weak. That's how these men be doing. Y'all never noticed? Listen, I remember getting cheated on, right? A very long time ago. So when I was getting cheated on, he used to buy this girl because I saw the receipt. I'm so petty. I saw the receipt. He bought her stuff on sale and he went and got me the limited edition. The end. I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying that's how they do. That's how they do. Because you got to explain where the money is going. And since I'm somebody who likes to follow the money, you can't be spending too much money. And I just thought like, damn, this thing was real expensive, right? No. Once with my husband because I started my. Oh, okay. Mainly, and that's normally what the girls be doing. That's what Melody did. I'm not mad at it. Listen, I'm all for do what's best for you because at the end of the day, as women, you have to nurture these children. You see how I didn't drag men? As women, you got to nurture these children, and that's the end of it. The interview was embarrassing. She didn't even know what a two-parent household was. I felt out when Tasha had to break it down for her slow tail. See what happens when all you do is the cucumber challenge and throw it in the circle. No wonder she was not passing the nursing exams. Baby's talking about she had to drop out 5 years in college. 5 years. Oh. When Mel gets a real man, her ex gonna break down. Her new man is going to embarrass him so bad. People are gonna clown him. I believe Mel's new man is going to be an older guy. He's gonna be successful. And he's going to cherish her because Mel gives off regalness, classy. She looks like she can host parties. She looks like she knows how to move in a room full of vultures. Her next man is going to be an older guy. And if it's not an older guy, it's going to be somebody who's significantly wealthy at her age. Who don't want no more kids? Maybe one more, but you know Melody. Melody is the very much a pageant girl. She's definitely gonna have it all. And it is gonna kill him. She gonna pull a Sierra without the Sierra prayer. Not behind the taller truck. Yes, baby. I see women act up behind this, that taller. I don't know what be going on, but I've seen it. I've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen the products online. Erica Mena, Richie Dollars. I don't know what you're working with, but I heard it's not a lot. But if you know how to if you know how to do that, it's a wrap. Kind of remind me of Rashida's husband when he was cheating on her. Exactly. Exactly. It's a mess. You up there with wifey, okay? Like, it's crazy. Like, ladies, don't. Y'all do not have to diminish yourselves to be in somebody's mistress. There's a man out there that will treat you like gold. I don't know why y'all be wanting somebody scraps. I've never understood waiting on a man to do anything. What? You want me to wait? I don't even like. I'm telling you right now. I send the links to the things I want. I'm not playing. I do not play no games. I will ice you out. I will just be like, oh, they're a liar. Once I establish you're a liar in my mind, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. There's no going back. You got to spend all your money and Obama's, okay? Because I'm not moving. Green trying to look out for the toddler men. Alicia, I don't know what it is. I mean, I have not experienced that in a long time. And I think I experienced it like once in my life. Once. Maybe twice. But I've had no complaints over here. When I say BDE, we only attract BDE. Period. Period. That's all I have. We only got 2 minutes left. What are your thoughts on this, babes? What are your opinions? How did you feel about the interview? Did you thumbs up this video? Did you share it with the hating hoes in the back? Did you share it with the girls you really enjoy? Just tune in, sis. Oh my God. Tavares. All this commentary. Yeah, I'm up in here sipping on some apple juice with Gwen. I'm just telling the chat that, but TJ is in the chat. Yes, she said, hey. Gwen said, hey, TJ. Y'all, I'm sorry. I no longer want to do an interview with Arionne because I feel like there's nothing left to ask. She really believes they are using her likeness on the show. And I'm like, what show is she watching? What show is she watching? Like, Martell is on the show. He had a baby with you, girl. You're mad because Carlos King said everybody has to agree they want you on the show. What do they need to bring you on for? Martell is not dating you. I could see if he dated you, like, divorce Melody, they got divorced, and then he started dating you. That didn't happen. Now, I do agree there's things being said around the children on both parties. Both parties. But that happens when you're going through a divorce, especially when it's a nasty divorce. Theirs was nasty, and then Martell be trying to make it hard for Melody. Right? What are you watching? That's what happens when she's a narcissist her damn self. So tell wifey Gwen, I said, hey. TJ said, hey, wifey. She said, hey. Hey, sis, pretty hair. Girl, I look a mess. I gotta comb this thing. I was on a plane for hours. Did y'all know they were trying to fly me into LaGuardia so I could be stuck in New York? Hell no. I changed that real quick. Y'all got me all the way messed up. All the way. Thank you, Love at Holt. Honestly, I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all, year 2022 is the year of the reveal? What is you doing, T-Bo? He just looking for food. Oh, man. Year 2022 is the year of the reveal. Aryan Curry revealed she don't have no real tea. Where are the receipts? I want to see the receipts. Like, when she talked about that Atlanta trip and how Marceau and Maurice was cheating with linebackers, I'm like, oh, so it was a whole weekend. A weekend where the men was going away and it was going to be with the hoes. They left the wives at the house and went and partied with some hoes. Easy. See how the jokes just write themselves. Happy you're safe. Exactly. I'm happy I'm safe too. He's just so extra. Y'all, it's a mess. I'm going to have to extend this out to 3 minutes. Well, 2.5 minutes. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? What are some things you want to tell Aryan Curry? Do you feel like she can be helped? Do y'all think she's going to be somebody's wife? Did y'all hear what she said about marriage? How she don't know about marriage because the statistics of black men cheating. I said, girl, you're part of the statistical data. Oh my God. It was too much. It was too much. It was too much for me. I was sitting there like, make it make sense. But I'm not mad at Tasha K. Shout out to you, Tasha, if you in the background. 32K in the chat. That, baby, that's gold. That is gold. She is delusional. I'm almost home watching y'all as I drive. Oh, you got a flight, TJ? Dang. No, she's a bird, very immature. She'll be running behind Martell for years and someone else's husband. It just was really sad because do y'all understand the red pill warriors, the the He-Man woman hater club is going to use her as their talking point. And I'm like, Jesus. Like I said, the jokes just write themselves. The fact that Martell is dating somebody else is because I went and watched the reunion, and I was like, so he didn't date her. She fought with Melody online just to have a baby, just to be diminished. And the only reason Martell would throw it in a circle with her one last time to try to make Melody jealous, but he can't because she's changing her last name. Baby, that's in itself is empowering. That says all I need to know. And on that note, everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes. I hope y'all had a good time. Continue to thumbs this video up. Share it with the hating hoes in the back. If you rock with the kid, continue to thumbs it up. Leave a comment once this video posts. And I gotta go. Tell me your thoughts below. Bye, hoes.